Praxis is still in the tournament in the same round as tridenttail NordicBoa are. So that's interesting too. And he made it this way by beating. Let's see. In the first match, he beat Retro, lost to Praxity, got to the losers bracket where he beat Mano in the first match. Then he beat Olympus 72, and the biggest feat so far for him is that he beat Bando in the losers bracket round 4, which was a bit of a surprise, but it was a great match. 12 seconds apart on those two in that match. And now he's in this match. On the other hand, in NordicBoa, he had an easier time. He faced Alfredo Freak in the first match, a very new player, and it was an easy game for him. Then he faced Blake Bates, a very good player, but not that he doesn't play RTA that much. And then in the winners round 3, he faced the world record holder in the category, and he lost. And he got into the losers round 4, where he faced Dracula, who came there from he skipped 2 matches because of forfeits, so it was a pretty easy game for Nordic. He won by it was a forfeit actually from Dracula in that match when they were racing. As you can see, the match has begun. I have just told you the road of the runners, how they got to this match, and yeah, losers round 5. The winner of this match is going to face Oxwas, and the loser of this match is going to get knocked out of the tournament. Let's go. Tridenttail missing the first balloon. It's a little rough to start out the round with, but it's not a huge deal, but obviously annoying. The overworld is a lot harder than it looks, but it's it's a bit of a frustrating part of the run. NordicBoa down with the overworld, and tridenttail missing the balloon. Going back for it actually. Going back for the balloon there is actually slower because you can complete Diamond Domain without it, and since you re-enter Diamond Domain later, you can just pick it up then. So that wasn't a necessary time loss for him. Already 20 seconds behind. That's a rough gap to have this early. Especially since Nordic is the favorite to win in this match. And tridenttail has been having a lot of streaming issues lately, dropping a lot of frames. So he had to lower his bitrate a bunch. So as you can see, his quality is not as high. His Jungle Falls is solid though, 39. That's within a second of his best Jungle Falls time ever, so that's a very good time for him. Oh, Nordic going really fast, missing the balloons and flying outside of the track. Something that can happen. What's up, Blue? So yeah, nice key grab from Trident. Nordic also has a good key grab there on the second attempt. Oh wow, That's that's a really annoying thing to do. What Nordic just did, he got the cutscene skip, but he paused out of it, so he has to watch the cutscene anyways. Because when you like pause like that and you exit, you can skip the cutscene, and he paused and he paused out. It's gonna look like trying this ahead now, but that's not the case because the first time you watch the cutscene, it's gonna be like an unskippable full-length cutscene, while the cutscenes after this is going to be they are going to be shorter. This game was supposed to be played on Sunday, and I was supposed to commentate together with Obio, but since the tridenttail had those streaming issues, the game got postponed to today, and Obio is working, so he was not able to join in. But it's fine. I can do solo commentary. You guys in chat and the players can entertain meanwhile. Wow, Nordic, that was a very good Boulder Canyon until that bonk from Nordic. You can still get a sub 1 here, I think, even with that like 2-second time loss. Yep, Nordic gets a 59, but he missed the cutscene skip, so that's a 6-second time loss. So as I said before, you will see Nordic going for crazy things and going really fast, but he will lose time in other ways, like missing cutscene skips. Exactly, Blue. Go for the out of bounds, no problems so far for the players. But yeah, so as of now, it looks like tridenttail is ahead, but he's actually behind. If he gets this cut and skip, we will not see. Okay, he got the skip, nice. So we can't really see who's ahead yet. I mean, we can't see the difference between the runners. I mean, oh, Nordic missing another cut and skip. That's actually the third missed cut and skip for Nordic. That's a lot of time lost already for Nordic. Evens out a bit with tridenttail losing a lot of time in the overworld. So, this race is kind of straightforward. Just drift and stuff. But you gotta make sure not to fall off the mountain, because if you do, then it's then you have to redo the entire race. So, and that's actually the only race where this is a thing in the game. We can fall off, so you have to restart the entire race. So, let's hope no one falls off. I mean, yeah. There's a trick you can do at the end that Blue is mentioning. That if you fall off at the top, and you boost yourself into the goal line while you're falling, you will actually skip the cutscene, like the victory fanfare or funfair or whatever it's called. So it saves like 3-4 seconds, but it's extremely risky. Okay, solid race from Trident. But as I said, looks like Trident is a fair bit ahead, but since he didn't get a single, like he got every single cutscene skip, it means that he's going to be forced to watch a long cutscene in Fire Mountain. So yeah, after Fire Mountain they will even up. But yeah, tridenttail losing so much time in the overworld was obviously really frustrating, but he has been playing pretty well. since then, and Nordic has missed 3 cuts and skips, and that has basically evened up the match. Yeah, going for that in a race is really stupid because you can save like 3-4 seconds, and if you miss it, you lose 1 minute. So. Yeah, if anyone, it would be probably Nordic. How far? I don't think tridenttail is ahead. I'm pretty sure that Nordic is ahead still. We will see after this because it depends on the cuts and skips stuff. Because Nordic missed he missed 3, and Trident got them all, so he has to watch the long cutscene here. As you can see to the left, he is watching the long cutscene, blah blah blah, and Nordic can just skip it. There you go. But it's still pretty close, around 10 seconds. Yeah, Nordic is around 12 seconds ahead. Nordic has been playing pretty fast so far. Ooh, Nordic glitching into the pond. Something that can happen sometimes, which is really annoying. He missed another cuts and skip. Nordic is really struggling with the skips right now. If Trident would get this one... Yeah, that's a bunch of time saved. They got the same time. Trident was going a little slower overall. Nordic was going really fast, but he bonked. So they both ended up getting the same time, but Nordic missed the cuts and skip. It's out of 5. He has missed 4 out of 5, yeah. He actually got the second one, but he paused out of it. Nordic missing a balloon there. It's not too bad, because the CPUs here, as you can see, are... Oh wow, he was still too fast. That's ridiculous. So like you see on the second lap there, you see the same for Trident. If you go too fast, they will steal your balloon there. So sometimes you have to slow down, so you can make sure to grab that balloon. Cuts and skip for Nordic. Wow. Trident going underneath the dinosaur. A little risky. But he gets the cut and skip. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty even. Pretty even. Nordic has been he has been giving it away a little, I feel, so far, by missing so many cuts and skips, but yeah. About 8 seconds apart. Yeah, Nordic is one of the best players in this game, for sure. As I said earlier, he is the overall champion in time trials, which means that he has the best average ranking out of all players, and he's actually kind of far ahead of second place. And he has the 3rd most amount of world records in time trials. So he's obviously a really good player. Nice race from Nordic with cut and skip. And as you can see, Trident was actually lost 10 seconds on Nordic in that race. That's a lot of time. But yeah, NordicBoa is he's a time trialer mainly, so his speedrunning times aren't really pushed that far for his skill level. While tridenttail has been pushing his time very well for his skill level. And it has been improving very quickly lately. If the in-game timer is actually approximate, it's not exactly correct. It's just a show thing. So it's not exactly correct. It's kind of correct, but it's not exactly correct. The correct time is actually calculated after the race. Nordic getting a 59 with the cut and skip. It's pretty decent. See, Trident is getting a 102. And I missed the skip. Okay, that's the first missed skip for Trident. So he's doing a lot better. Nordic has been starting to get the skips now, but he has still missed four, right? Yeah. He has missed 4, while Trident has missed 1. So yeah, after this race they will reset the game, leave Dino, go to Snowflake Mountain after doing the card challenge. I'm going to be interested in watching NordicBoa's card challenge because he has a world record for the card challenge individual level, but doing the strats, doing that is slower RTA. So I'm just gonna. It's gonna be fun to see if he's actually going for the optimal strats to do the race faster, or if he's doing the RTA best route. Because it's obviously best to do the RTA best route. He's not resetting the console. Hello?
You earned a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge. See you later.
Okay, that was okay. Now they are tied. Okay, that's how things goes, I guess. Yep. All right. So, I'm not sure what to say about that. That was a very stupid time loss from Nordic. He basically completely forgot to reset the console. I'm actually not sure if it was faster for him to reset there. I think it was a slower choice because he was almost done with the cutscene. He could have just driven out instead of resetting the console. So yeah, I think Nordic lost time on this decision there. Should have just waited out the cutscene and driven out. Yeah, NordicBoa doing optimal strats, but he's not. But he's gonna lose time because of it. So I'm not sure why he did that either. Maybe to style. I don't know. Okay. Snowflake Mountain. This is a world I know is the. Where's Nordic going? I'm very confused about what Nordic is doing. I feel like he's freaking out or something. Didn't reset the. Okay. I don't know what's going on. But he entered Walder's Cove. You're supposed to go to Frost Village because it's the shorter routing. It doesn't matter that much, but it's yeah, it's just a pure time loss not to go there. So it's going to be harder to compare them now. And tridenttail really dislike this race. Frost Village. But it's been treating him pretty decently so far. I'm not sure why he should have used the shield earlier there because the all the spike balls and stuff. Choke King, yeah. I'm not sure what's happening with Nordic. I gotta ask him afterwards, I guess. I don't know. He has been doing a lot of weird things so far. Yeah, okay. So 118 Frost Village, kind of rough for Trident. He had some rough stuff happening there on lap 3. Nordic has been a really solid, like 123, solid time in Boulder Cove. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's still a very solid time. Tridenttail going for the key here. Yeah, pretty solid key grab. And by the way, I'm having, if you guys are wondering, I have very high expectation of some Nordic. That's just so you guys know, because he has so many great times in basically all levels, so he should be able to perform at a really high level almost all the time. Yeah, tridenttail is struggling a little bit here as well. Getting the cuts and skips though, that's important. But he got some rough races there, both Frost Village and Snowball Valley. NordicBoa is having a pretty decent Frosts, missing the cuts and skip though, which is a bit rough, of course, but still that time was pretty solid. Oh, the Hopper challenge. It's gonna happen after this world. I think Nordic had a 105. Where's 106 or something? Okay, Nordic for brute forcing his way to the key. Not that clean, but he got it in. It wasn't that slow actually, even though he bonked. Nordic with a clean skip. Let's see if Trident can get this skip. Yes, he does. Nordic is going to Frost the Village as tridenttail is starting Boulder Cove. So this will be very interesting. When we go to the boss, Bluey, NordicBoa is using a strat that I came up with some time ago, but he's the only runner who actually does it in runs sometimes. And it's actually that you can boost yourself into like a bump and fly over a wall out of bounds and skip like a small part of the level. It saves around 2 seconds or so. But if you miss it, you have to redo the entire race, which means that you lose like 30 to 40 seconds just to save 2 seconds. So yeah, there is I would say a risk that he is going to do it. I would recommend you to not do it at any skill level, but especially not in a race. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. 107. That's a very good first village. Missed the skip though, unfortunately. Still saving time at Trident on that. So you can see, Nordic is going to the boss, and Trident is not far behind, getting the skip. Very close.
Well done. Now I challenge you to a race.
Well done. Now I challenge you to a race. So let's see if we can see Blue, see him do the out of bounds or not. It's gonna happen in like 3 seconds. He's going for it, and he gets it. Okay, cool. But he missed a balloon, so he didn't really save any time on it. But you know, at least he didn't fall out of bounds. So yeah, he didn't even save any time on it. So, but yeah. Trident has missed 2 cuts and skips so far. Nordic has missed 6. Trident has missed 1. Nordic has missed 6. Maybe we can say 7 if you count the boss cutscene that he didn't reset on. Yeah, he reset the console. Time for the hopper challenge. My most hated race in this game. And currently my A button is broken, so I can't really do this race well. But yeah, we will see a time save from Nordic here probably, because Nordic has the IL world record for this one. Not the best first lap from Nordic though, compared to skill level. Actually very close. But I think Nordic bonked once. That's okay in his zone. $112. Still a very solid race. Nordic. Trident's getting a 114. Good. Good for him. Treasure Caves, okay. Very short card track. Very tough to be consistent at. So let's see how Nordic does here. Missed the zipper, pretty common when you do that strat. We call it the FRG strat, called after the runner that came up with it. Free runner, guys. Nordic missing it on the second lap as well. They're doing 2 different strats here. Where Trident is using his boost into another boost in the late part of the race instead. 42 and a custom skip, nice. That's solid. 42 is usually the time that you get satisfied with. 45 and cutscene skip, nice. Trasher caves, it is a trashy level. It's my least favorite car level in the game. Practically though, that's my favorite hover track in the game. Really fast, a lot of boosts and stuff. It's a really cool level. So they're basically one lap apart so far, right now. Oh, big mistake for Nordic there. Missing the ramp, bonking into the wall. Tips up stealing the balloon. Nordic with the cutscene skip. Nice. Pretty difficult cutscene skip to get, Fire Lagoon. Because of high speed and the fact that you're holding down and stuff. In the hovercraft. Missed cutscene skip for tridenttail. Ouch. A little bonk from Nordic. He's gonna go for the key here. So let's see. The waves are not really cooperating, but he did pretty well. Was good. He got his way back really well there, Nordic. See tridenttail going for the key. Let's see if the waves are cooperating more with him. Yes, they do. Let's see if it gets back cleanly. Yeah, this looks clean. Good key grab from Trident. Yeah, this is looking like a really nice race from NordicBoa. 118. Yeah, with a clean skip. Nice. That was solid race from Nordic. So yeah, Trident is struggling a little more with this race. See, Nordic did not restart the race there, which is good because you lose time if you do. Yeah, Nordic Trident is that was harsh race for Trident. At least he got the skip at the end. Nordic missing the balloon. It's a very difficult balloon to get actually. He's cutting short there. There's actually a strat that we used to do a lot back in the day. But nowadays we usually do a safer strat because of that balloon right there being very difficult to get. Nordic cancelling his boost really early there. I'm not sure why. Because when you bounce on the wall there, you can actually keep a lot of momentum, but he killed the speed very early. Still a 4.9, which is a good time, and a custom skip, which is good. Yeah. Nordic is pulling ahead pretty far here. His Sherbet Island was very solid, and the Trident has struggled a bit with it so far. NordicBoa loves this blubber race. Okay, nice cut and skip from Trident. Cool. So let's see some sick bubbler action. And this is the only part of the run where they stack balloons to a triple. And the main reason they do it is because when you use a boost in hovercraft, like your speed drops kind of drastically afterwards. And like if you don't do it like really well. So instead of boosting 3 times individually, they just use the same boost, so they only have to deal with 1 of the speed losses. 57, solid. Resetting the console, good. Now Nordic is going to be doing the plane challenge next. And after the plane challenge, she's going to go to the Dino Domain trophy. Sleep well, Blue. Okay, good start for Nordic here. But yeah, Nordic has pulled pretty far ahead. Okay, it's 40 seconds separating them. In the plane challenge, no, hover challenge earlier, it was only 12 seconds, I think. So, yeah, Nordic gained almost half a minute in Sherbet Island. And the Trident is having a little more of a rough first lap there. He's going a little safer. Holding A here. No, okay. He didn't. So yeah, so if you guys remember, he tridenttail missed the balloon before the Dino Domain entrance, and he went back to get it. But if he would have done the route optimally, he would have grabbed it now, because like he's going into Dino Domain right here, and he would have grabbed it there, and there would have been a smaller time loss. He would have probably lost around 8-9 seconds less if he did. Grab it at that spot instead of grabbing it in the beginning. Nork had too much speed going into the tunnel there, that's why he bonked into the ceiling. But yeah, as you can see, Nordic pulled far ahead thanks to that plane challenge. It's actually 56 seconds separating them. That's a lot of time. Nordic is having some trouble there at the end, getting a 106. Yeah, 56 seconds apart now. That's a pretty big lead. But yeah, a lot of things can happen. It's an hour 20 left of the run, so you know, a lot of stuff can happen. This race is going pretty well for Trident so far, even though he missed the balloon there. Oh, a little bonk from Nordic. One of the least punishing bonks in the in this race, though. To bonk by the finish line there. So he gets to 38, I think, or low 39. Yeah. 105 for Trident. Pretty solid. Yep, the first wrong warp is coming up. So let's see what Nordic gets. Hitting the loading zone. And he gets Dragon Car. Okay, the worst possible RNG. So let's see, he's probably going to Sherbet Island. No, he's going to Snowflake. Routing error, but okay. I shouldn't be surprised at this point because he has done multiple of them. But yeah. Oh, a little bonk for entering. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's only a potential time loss. Going to Snowflake first. But more importantly, let's look at this icicle pyramid. Looking good so far. I'm just gonna check the CPUs. Are they moving? Yeah, it looks like this will work. Yeah. The CPUs are moving according, like on the map, as they are supposed to. So this should work well. Everything going according to plan. Yeah. Solid icicle pyramid from Nordic. Trident missing the trigger or the loading zone for the wrong warp multiple times here. Actually losing a lot of time, almost 20 seconds lost on that. That's a big deal. Dragon Car. Okay, bad RNG as well. I think it was honking. He's gonna go to Sherbet though, because that's the best routing. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to tell tell them apart now, but we definitely know that Nordic has pulled pretty far ahead. I would guess that he's around like a minute 20 ahead. Okay, and Nordic losing Icicle Pyramid so he can get the trophy. Let's see tridenttail doing Dark Water Beach. A very difficult level. In my opinion, probably the hardest part of 100%. Like it's a specific thing. Very easy to do it wrong. It's one of the harder things to do in the game, at least. And Trident is... He went after Diddy a little too much there. You optimally want to alternate between the two characters, so you keep them alive as long as possible. The reason for that is because that means that they can hit each other still. So you want to alternate so they still are alive as like the two last characters, that they are alive as long as possible, so they can try to kill each other, so you can save more time. But he almost killed Diddy off immediately, so he had to, like, he didn't have a chance of Diddy hitting Crunch again there. And now Trident is killing himself. Yeah. Pretty solid suicide on Dark Water, and now he's getting the trophy. Yeah, Nordic with an okay Frost Village, but he missed the cut and skip, so that's obviously a time loss. So yeah, as you can see, they're doing completely different stuff here. Nordic missing the coin. It's gonna punish him a little later. So let's see if he gets both of the coins in the valley on this lap, or if he's gonna separately do one. Let's see. Yeah, okay. He's gonna take the coin on the left side on the last lap. Hope he remembers that he missed it. He does. And there you go, he has it. And a clean cut and skip. The Trident doing interesting. Oh, missing the cut and skip. That's harsh. The race was fine, but yeah, missing that skip is harsh. To Nordic with Everfrost Peak coins and tridenttail going to Pirate Lagoon coins. Okay, no problems. Okay, he missed that coin. Okay, so now Nordic has missed one of those coins by the like the water, no, the ice formation. So if he misses one again, he's gonna get in some trouble. Okay, that's the lower one. So now he has to take the one over the ice formation. And yeah, he's going really safe, even holding A there, I think. 109, it's pretty good, but he missed the skip, losing some time. When you miss that frame perfect trick at the end of the race, you lose 6 seconds. Oh, Trident also missing it. It's hard for Trident to gain any time because I feel like Nordic is playing decently. He's having pretty fast races overall, but he misses a lot of skips. So tridenttail's main like source or whatever, or main chance of winning this race is that he gets the skips while Nordic is missing them. So yeah, but I know that Trident, he when he does the races, he wants to like isolate himself as much as possible, so he has like no contact with the world while doing this run. He doesn't look at chat, he doesn't listen to the commentary, nothing. He's just doing his race, hoping for the best. But I think Nordic is yeah, he was in chat earlier, so I think he has some more interaction. Nordic hitting the ice a little bit there. So yeah, if anyone in chat have any questions, you can just ask. Nordic loves cuts and skips, he says. I'm guessing that he missed it in Waters Cove. No, he got it. And still complaining. Alright, so Nordic going for a bluey the second time. And Trident is doing the coin challenge in Boulder Bay. And in this race you can't do the out of bounds because you don't have balloons in the beginning of the race, so no maniac strats there. Trident losing his blue balloon. Oh, nice, he could grab that one instead. That's good. He accidentally hit the rainbow balloon and switched it out. And now he's going for the coin behind the ship. Good coin challenge from Trident. That was very good. Nordic resetting the console. Now he's gonna switch vehicle immediately, and then he's going to go to Diamond Domain again to do another wrong warp, because then it's his time to do Sherbet Island. And Trident is gonna do a Bubbler, and after Bubbler he's gonna do the same, but he's gonna go to Snowflake. Nice, Nordic getting a good Taj bonk, as we call it. Taj is the genie, the blue elephant. And drive into him, so we call it the Taj bonk. Trying to miss one of the balloons there, but it's not too big of a deal. Okay, time for Ancient Lake again for Nordic. Missing balloons. Still going really fast. This is probably a 36 from Nordic. Yeah. Low 36 with a missed balloon. Solid. So they're on the road to go to do another wrong warp. So it's gonna be interesting to see what warps they get, because it affects their route. So if Nordic gets either Opal World or Dragon Car, he's gonna do yeah, he's gonna go to Snowflake immediately. But if he gets Dragon Plane, then he's gonna do Smokey the Dragon first, and stuff will change and be switched up in Dragon Forest. 100 Fossil Canyon, that's a good time. Trying missing the zipper at the end there, that's unfortunate. But there was still a pretty solid race. $37 Jungle Falls, pretty good. Tried missing the blue balloon, getting a green one instead. Oh wow, we missed the blue balloons there too. That's unfortunate. Pretty rough first lap there for Trident. Okay, NordicBoa is gonna do his wrong. Oh, he missed the out of bounds. Okay, what he's gonna do now? He might actually continue to. Whoa, okay. Nordic doing some major mistakes here. Wow, okay. He's trying to clip out of bounds, but he has failed 3 times in a row. This is a big time loss incoming for Nordic. He's probably gonna finish the trophy, to be honest. No, he's not. Okay, he's not completing the trophy. That was this is a very big time loss for Nordic. He lost 35 seconds, getting the worst warp as well, Dragon Car. That is that is what tridenttail needs if he wants to catch up right now. And he bonked on his way out of Dragon Forest. A lot of weird stuff going on for Nordic right here. Time for Darkwater Beach for Nordic. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Big mistake for Nordic here because he did the wrong warp, so he's gonna finish the trophy, but he entered Treasure Caves instead, which means that I think he's unaware of his mistake. Because finishing this race will give him the trophy, but he's supposed to kill himself in Darkwater Beach to get the trophy. Which means that he's basically just losing 20 seconds here. Yeah. Maybe he remembered. Yeah, he remembers now. Maybe he's listening to my commentary, I'm not sure though. But yeah, that's a huge time loss. He lost yeah. He lost like 20 seconds there, 25. So he's gonna go to Darkwater Beach now instead and win. What's up, Anonichus? Missing the start boosts. Okay, he's just going for homing rockets immediately. Okay. Not really sure what he was doing there. Let's see, Trident. Yeah, I'm looking at the minimap and the pattern looks good. So, if he just executes these shots well, he should get everything right. Yeah. Trident with a really good Ice Pyramid. Nordic's still struggling in Darkwater Beach. Probably not that happy about the mistakes he has done in the last section. Oh wow, he's getting shot by... Okay, at least Crunch hit the spike ball, so he could kill him off in one shot. Yeah, this race is really weird so far, and Nordic is actually doing a really good good choice here, since he finished Darkwater Beach win like last, since he did the wrong race for the trophy challenge. He goes to Whale Bay Coins immediately, which is the faster routing if you do that mistake. So that's a good choice for Nordic. Damn, that balloon is really annoying. I don't blame Nordic for missing it from time to time because it's really annoying. Nice ship boost right there. Ship skip, as we call it sometimes. Ah, that pause buffer is extremely hard to get. Probably the hardest one in the game, at least in my opinion. The cut skip in Whale Bay is really hard. When you go at full speed, the game is lagging a lot at that part, so it's very difficult to get that skip. The game likes to eat your inputs and stuff at that part. Yeah. We tipped up trying to push Trident off. Nice skip. Okay, so you saw that Nordic, he drifted right over the zipper. Actually, that's something that can happen. There's a small bump in front of the zipper, so if you if you drift into it, there's a risk that you actually go over it. So if you try to go for that zipper he's hitting right now, that one, try not to drift, because if you drift, there's a way bigger risk that you will jump over it than if you don't. So try to avoid that at any cost. But I mean, he had a bad angle from the start, so that's why he did it. But it's something you should try to avoid. Ouch. Painful ending for Nordic there. Otherwise, the race was really nice. Yeah. Even though he jumped over the zipper once, but you know, that happens sometimes. Okay, nice skip from Trident. That was a solid race from him as well. Okay, tried missing the ground zipper. He's going very safe here. Let's see. He doesn't want to miss a coin or anything in the Cerberus. Yeah, he's sacrificing some speed for it. Nordic though is not the one for losing speed. That's a solid second lap from him in Pirate Lagoon. Okay, all the coins for Trident. Ah, damn, that's unfortunate for Nordic. He could have and missed the skip. That could have been the crown. Like, if he had a good ending there, that would have been a really nice race. Unfortunately, he messed up a little bit and then missed the skip. Nice skip from Trident. Let's see. Now it's time for Nordic to do Crescent Island coins when it's not in the trophy. Nice. That coin he just picked up is really annoying to grab. Nordic. But he did it well. Nice, he successfully did the R4G strat. Right. So he has another coin to grab, and then he's fine. Good. Good grab. 44 coins. Missing the skip, that sucks. 44 coins there is a very solid time. So that was a great race from Nordic. Now it's time for the boss. So after this boss that Nordic is doing right now, the routes will sync up. So they will have the exact same route after that, because they chose to do Sherbet and Snowflake in different orders, so they were a little bit off sync. But after this reset that Nordic will do, he will, yeah, they will both be synced up route-wise. So we can very confidently say that Nordic is quite the ways ahead, but still not impossible to catch up. Yeah, Nordic's bubbler is looking beautiful so far. I'm so close to getting into the bubble there. Yeah, that was a beautiful bubbler too by Nordic. Very, very good. Yeah, it was that close. Super close. But yeah, that was a very good race from Nordic. Impressive race. Alright. Yeah, not switching vehicles, because they are going to Dragon Forest after, and going to Dragon Forest is this 90% chance that you will get warped to Dragon Forest, so no need to switch vehicle. Tridenttail is 42 seconds behind or so. So he has been catching up quite a bit because of Nordic's unfortunate routing errors, and he did the mistakes. He did the big mistake in Hot Dog Volcano where he missed the out of bounds 3 times, and he also went to Treasure Cave's coins instead of Darkwater Beach to lose for the trophy. So he lost a bunch of time on Trident there. So yeah, around 45 seconds or so, 42 after the reset. So somewhere around there. So still pretty close. Only one ancient lake behind, basically. Right, Patty? Some guidance. Yeah. 1:00 Fossil Canyon. Good time. It's gonna be hard for Trident to catch up, because I think his personal best in Fossil Canyon is a 1:02. So beating a 1:00 is probably very difficult in this run. But still, yeah, this can easily be if he does a good third lap, this can easily be a 1:03. So. But this is what happened earlier, like Trident starting to catch up, and then Nordic is starting to play very, very well and pulls ahead. 1:03, that's good for Trident. One jungle falls apart, basically. It's a Bilio. But yeah, now it's time for them to beat the trophy, because they need the Dino trophy as well. So no wrong warps here. Let's see. Oh, he fails the out of bounds. Oh wow, that was beautiful. He fails the out of bounds with a front loop, but he saves it because he had such a sharp angle going from it after, so he was able to get it. That was really nice. Really nice backup right there. Yeah, Nordic should be very happy about that backup. It was really beautiful. $51. And now they will redo the Giant Trophy again. Never boring. That's right. But this time it's for the Dragon Trophy. So they will just redo these races, and after that they will yeah, warp and hopefully get to Dragon. So it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of warps they get here. Mid 35, Ancient Lake by Nordic, good time. Wow. Oil slick there, so he had to avoid it, and then he got rewarded by crashing into the palm tree. Pretty, pretty rough for Nordic. Yeah, 55 seconds apart. Obviously difficult to catch up to, but we have a bunch of stuff. Oh wow, what the hell is happening to Nordic? Okay, that was weird. 109, that's rough. That was a weird thing to happen. But yeah, it's something that can happen in the Boulder Canyon. It's a very weird level, very hard, very bumpy. Oh, Nordic tried missing the zipper there. So there are a couple of things that you can lose a lot of time on from here on. And the next thing is, obviously, if they get the overworld warp here, they will lose 15 or so seconds. So it's like 10% chance that the overworld warp will appear, but yeah, they are obviously hoping not for that to happen. So 90% chance that they will end up where they want, and you know, 10% that they end up where they don't want. So let's see where Nordic ends up. Getting the out of bounds, going for the loading zone. He's a little has a weird angle, but he got it. That's no problem. Dragon car. Okay. So he that was decent. So he's gonna go to Haunted Woods because it's the shortest race in the world. In this world. For sure, pads there. 39. That's a good time for Trent. Ouch. Rough bonk. Yeah, that's what happens all the time in this level. Haunted Woods. Bonk, 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 bonk. Very hard level, actually. Very short, but very difficult level. Oh my god. Wow, that was something Trident didn't need. Oh my god, that's a slap in the face right there. That's the 10% chance of or risk to lose 15 seconds. Don't. Okay, thank you. He was about to go to Windmill Plains there. That would have lost him a lot of time. Yeah, that's pretty bullshit because Trident was already almost a minute behind, so he didn't really need a 15-second time loss. So let's see if he gets out of bounds. He does. Nordic gets the out of bounds in Windmill Plains. And he's looking really confident out of bounds here. He didn't care about the cut and skip there. He just went for it. But yeah, that was good for Nordic. And we will see trying to do a slower strat, but he feels way more confident with it. So he's gonna go for the triple balloon strat here. And hopefully he gets it, because missing this skip is like a 20-second time loss. Okay, he gets it. That's awesome. Ouch. Yep, triple balloon strats. Okay, tridenttail was very close to clipping back in bounds. That was very close. Solid second lap for Nordic in Greenwood. Solid from Nordic. Boulder Canyon. Another level where things can go very wrong. You need to grab the key here, and yeah, it can be very troublesome sometimes. Nordic getting up there, yeah, that's pretty solid, solid grab. Nothing to complain about there. Wow, that was high. His speed was insanely high there. That was crazy. Trident is struggling a bit here in Greenwood. Getting the skip though, that's good. But he had some trouble there. Wow, Nordic doing a bonk, going from full speed to 0. See if he gets the skip. Yes. Nice job by Nordic. So let's see Trident when he's gonna grab the key on the next lap. See how cleanly he does it. Nordic's was pretty good. Very good key grab. Boosts on top of the key, gets it immediately. Very good. So no trouble with the keys for any of them. Wow, wow, Nordic. That was some terrible oil slick placement. That was painful. Wow, this is very rare that you land underneath the bridge there. That's extremely rare. But yeah, that was a terrible oil slick. Missing the skip. That was a painful race for Nordic. But it's time for Smokey the Dragon. A race where you can potentially lose a lot of time. Because there's fireballs and stuff in the way. And yeah, basically really annoying.
Now I challenge you to a race.
Wow. I thought he would hit that, to be honest. Generally, you want to aim for the top left corner because that's the easiest way to avoid the fire. But he went for the middle and he didn't get shot down, so he was blessed right there. It's a pretty good first lap, for sure. The Trident gained a lot of time on Nordic in Haunted Woods there. Like 13 seconds or so. But let's see. Nordic's Smoky race looks really good. Round 1:15, which is very good for a run. Ouch, that bonk is painful because that was actually incredibly good pace. But this is still a solid race. 120. Yeah, 120 is fine. But yeah, he probably lost around 4 seconds on that bonk. He did.
Excellent. Now try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from my world.
And now it's time for Smoky Castle,
Then come
the
back
minigame.
and see me.
Gonna be interesting to see which route they're using, because there are a couple of different routes you can do. So let's see, if he backs up before the go, he's gonna do the faster one, but slightly more risky one. No, he's gonna go straight forward. He missed the start boost, but yeah. So he's gonna go for the safest route. Slightly slower, but safer. So, yeah, trying losing some time on Nordic in that race. Doesn't grab a green. Yeah, no cloning strats. He's having a weird route. Nordic right here, but okay. Sure, it works. I'm gonna check how far ahead Nordic is. Let's see, after this, let's see, he will 123.01. 123.01. That's the split where he goes for, like, when he was able to drive again after the TT amulets cutscene. Okay, so Nordic, let's see which route he's gonna use. Yeah, okay, so he's not gonna go out of bounds on the first lap. He's picking all the coins up on the first lap, and then will probably go out of bounds on the second lap. Yeah, it's over a minute, for sure. Like, Nordic has been pulling ahead far, and then he has done something that cost me a lot of time, and Trident has been able to catch up. But as soon as he catches up, Nordic has been pulling away again. And I feel like it's getting very, very difficult for Trident to come back from this. Getting very difficult. See, Nordic missing the out of bounds though. Not the biggest deal in the coin race. Obviously, it costs a bunch of time, but can be a lot worse. There you go. 1 minute and 25 seconds apart. 1 minute and 25 seconds apart. Yeah, tridenttail is going for the same route as well, where he goes for all the coins on the first lap and then go out of bounds and finish the race out of bounds, basically. Nordic getting a really high time here, 1:55. 1:55, okay. That's a rough time for Nordic. Let's see Trident if he can catch up here. He has a pretty good chance of gaining some time. 1:55 was Nordic's time. So let's see if he can clip out of bounds. Yes, he does. Okay. So let's see what kind of time he will get with this out of bounds. Greenwood Village coins that all casual players hate. Missing the skip there, Trident. So he only, or I'm not sure if it's only, but he saved like 15 seconds or so on Nordic. So he's about 110 behind, a little more. Yeah. 113 behind. Nordic missing another skip. Wait, what? Oh, okay. He restarted the race. No, wait. What happened?
Boulder Canyon.
Yeah. He restarted the race, I think. Wait. I'm not sure what happened there. But maybe I missed something. I didn't really see. Why did he go to Greenwood again? Yeah, I just mean hate. He missed a coin. Is that true? That might be the case because that's the most logical explanation. But I didn't see the coin challenge thing on the left side. But I think that's the case. Yeah, he missed a coin. Wow, that's a really big deal. Cause I didn't see the coin meter on the side. That's why I was confused. But yeah, missing that is a very big. That's a over a 1 minute mistake. So now they're basically tied now. If that was the case. Thank you for seeing that, guys. Because I didn't see the meter. That's why I was really really confused. Okay, Nordic getting... Yeah. He has to redo the coins here. That's a big deal. Missing a coin, that's a huge mistake from Nordic. Very uncommon mistake. But this makes the race really interesting because Trident was like 115 behind. And Nordic has to redo Greenwood Village, which is around 115. So, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. And as you can see, Trident is finishing up Boulder Canyon here. So this actually means that Trident is ahead. Trident is ahead now. Wow, that's a that's a crazy turn of events. There's the skip. Yeah, that's a crazy turn of events because now, yeah, Trident is like 10 seconds ahead now.
Haunted woods.
A little more. 14. Trident is 14 seconds ahead of Nordic. Wow. That's a very interesting mistake that made this race really really close. So let's see how Nordic handles this, because we saw earlier when he did that mistake with the reset and stuff that he did a lot of weird mistakes. Rooting for the American player. Tridenttail is from Canada and Nordic is from Germany. I know that you know that, but everyone else might not know that.
If you can again, I'll give you a special prize.
Smooth start from Trident, avoiding all the fires and stuff. Now he's ahead. North doing some nice movement. It's getting really pixely. It's hard to see. Try and get a 125? Yeah, 125. Resetting the console. That's 3300. Yeah, 14 seconds apart. 14 seconds. "14 seconds apart. That's that's close." Win this for Germany. No, you might win. He was far ahead, but he did that major mistake. Slow Taj bonk for Nordic. I know the tridenttail has been struggling a bit with the Wisbig race lately. NordicBoa is from Germany, yeah, from northern Germany. Tridenttail is from Canada. Whoa! Yep. Big mistake from tridenttail. You should still be fine, but that is a big time loss. Losing 10 seconds there. I kinda jinxed it though, since I said that he has been struggling with this race lately. $128. And Nordic gets a 116. Only 7 seconds apart right now. 7 seconds. Time for the last world. Future Funland. Nordic is struggling with the menuing. She lost a bunch of time there. Slow Taj bonk and struggle with the menu. How you play TT? You beat the staff ghost in every single level in time trials. So if you go to level, you beat the staff ghost in default vehicle. You need to play the default vehicle for the level, and then you get it. If you do that in every single level and beat the staff ghost, then you get TT. Abracadabra. Time for Space Dust Alley. The most difficult track in the game, in my opinion. Good first lap from Trident. Nordic is having a really good space out so far. Ouch, the bonk from Trident. It hurts. That's why this level is really hard. has a lot of places where you can fail, and has very few backups. See, oof, the cuts and skip. Wow. Now Nordic is ahead. The sideways barrels gives you a speed boost. So it's like a small zipper or a small balloon boost. So yeah, it gives you an actual speed boost. So it's not like they gain pixels; they gain a lot of speed. And if you chain them, you will add speed. So it'll be more speed. So there's you gain a lot of speed by doing barrels. But yeah, you can look at Nordic's speedometer and you see this is 150 when he was chaining those barrels. And now Trident is in the lead. But yeah, Trident is 1 coin short. He needs to grab the one to the right in the alley with the space ship. There you go. Look at this. So close. Nordic failed a little bit there, but this is... And Trident with a heavy bonk. Nordic retaking the lead. Can he get the cuts and skip? Yes, clean. And tridenttail getting cuts and skip? Yes, he does. So Nordic in a 4-second lead right now. Darkened Caverns is a level where Nordic should have a big advantage, but he might go for the out of bounds in this level for the last lap, and yeah, if he does, he can lose some time, but I'm not sure. If we see that out of bounds, I think that Nordic will lose time compared to Trident, because you want to get the cut and skip at the end, because it saves like 12 seconds. So if he just if he does the out of bounds to just save 1 second, he can potentially lose 12. So it's not a good idea to do it. Nordic does here, as I think, yeah. I'm not rooting for anyone. It doesn't matter who wins, because you know, when they get to the finals, they will meet me or Bio anyways. So you know, and everyone knows that me and Bio will win. But yeah. Enough about that. Let's see. Cutscene skip for Nordic. And cutscene skip for Trident. Nice. But Nordic gained some time. He gained almost 4 seconds. Damn. Obio. We'll see about that, dude. Me and Obio are gonna race in the winners finals in a couple of days, probably. Yeah, it's I'm good friends with both of these guys. I don't really care who wins. I just hope that they are having fun. Wow, Nordic bonks into the ceiling and then lands on top of an oil slick. Very rough. So yeah, Trident is missing a coin. Ooh, and it's hitting. Hitting a bubble there. That's not good. Will he go for the out of bounds here? He he tried to go for the out of bounds actually, Nordic, but he missed it. Missing the cut and skip. Okay. But still, yeah. Let's see. I should say that I win if I have a 1 minute advantage to bio. I don't dare to say that. Oh, Trident is missing the cut and skip as well. I think I would lose if I gave a bio a 1 minute advantage. Okay. Ancient Lake. Last time we're in Diamond Domain. And we're here for the trophy storage. Nordic missing some balloons. Wow. Yeah, let's say that a while. You know that who has the best race time in this tournament, right? And the second best time? Come at me, bro. Alright. So some struggles with Trident. And Nordic is having some struggles at the end there as well. Nordic with a bubble. But yeah, Nordic is in a pretty big lead here, which is surprising me a little. Like, they were extremely close, but now Nordic is pretty far ahead. Wow, that oil slick was awful for Trident. But now Nordic has a very huge lead. Very rough Boulder Canyon for tridenttail.